Okay, I think we're live. I'm sorry. I'm 8 minutes late, but it's an improvement on last week when I think I was 12 minutes late. So at this rate, in 2 weeks' time, I might be on time. So, there we go. I'm just checking that this is working okay. Um, Hopefully it is. Oh yeah, I think it is working. Right. Well, the Facebook one is working anyway. If I should check the YouTube to check that that's working. Hi, Jamie and Seb and Craig and Keith. Thank you for forgiving me. This is maybe I should do the Instagram live like just before the clap for carers or something. Because is it St George's Day? Is it the 23rd of April? Oh, it is. That means it's my friend Lawrence's birthday. Thanks for saying that, Edward. I need to wish Lawrence a happy birthday. Okay, just trying to check. Is my YouTube live? Is anyone on YouTube? Oh, James is on YouTube. It's working. Great. I don't need to look. This is all grand. Thank you. How's everyone doing? YouTube's working. Chris is there as well. Hi, Michael and Stephen. Yeah, sorry for anyone that missed it at the start. Sorry, I'm 8 minutes late. But it's an improvement on last week and we'll gradually get better. Hopefully. Jean-Pierre, hello, and Natalia. Okay, so shall I dive right in with a song? Let's do it. Got the harp connected. At least I hope I have. Can you guys hear that? If you can hear it, then we've got the levels right and it's connected. Hi, Els, it's been a long time. And hi, Chris on YouTube. Yann. Oh no, I might be set. Yann. Bonsoir. Comment ça va? No, ça va bien. No, ça va bien is how you say I'm good, thanks. Comment ça va? Is that how you say it? Yes, you guys can hear the harp. Okay, grand. Can you hear the harp? Let's go for a song straight away. Harptastic. Go on, Keith. Okay, here we go. This is Our Love Is. Time before I knew you was time I didn't know how you could make the time stand still and never let it go. Suddenly out of the dark and out of the crowd, suddenly out of the spark, I didn't know how it seemed as if the hour one sent from beyond the skies, which scattered from above the sunlight of paradise. For our love is a firmament of light, you know. Our love is more boundless than the depths of night, and our love is where I'll lay me down to stay, because our love is purer than the day. Sing to me more. Our love is strong, our love is sure. Sing to me more. Our love is strong, our love is sure. Time before I knew you, it's time I couldn't see how dark could make the brighter light yet to be. Suddenly out of the dark and out of the crowd, suddenly out of the spark, I didn't know how it seemed as if the hour one sent from beyond the skies, which scattered from above the sunlight of paradise. For our love is a firmament of light, you know. Our love is more boundless than the depths of night. Our love is where I'll lay me down to stay, because our love is purer than the day. Sing to me more. Our love is strong, our love is sure. Sing to me more. Our love is strong, our love is sure. Sing to me, ooh, sing to me, ooh. but scattered from above the sunlight of paradise. For our love is a firmament of light, you know. Our love is more boundless than the depths of night. Our love is where I'll lay me down to stay, because our love is purer than the day. Sing to me more. Our love is strong, our love is sure. Sing to me more. Our love is strong, our love is sure. For our love is a firmament of light, you know. Our love is more boundless than the night. There we go. That's called Our Love Is. And the reason I'm doing that one, apologies to anyone on Instagram who's already heard this, because I was just doing an Instagram live just then, is because I have finally put my EP up to buy on Bandcamp. So you can buy the CD on Bandcamp now. So the link is in the video description, and it would have been really slick if I had prepared a banner with the Bandcamp address on it. So I'm quickly doing that now, and just a second. Add banner. Hey, so there you go. So carriermusic.bandcamp.com. So you can, if you don't want to, the link is also in the description if you don't want to type it out. So you can just click on that and just explain a little bit about it. First and foremost, I'm so sorry I still don't have the CDs because the factory is still in lockdown and doesn't know when they're going to reopen. So I'm not sure when I'm going to get the CDs, but they have been ordered and they will arrive at some point. So I thought if anybody wants to like pre-order it, think of it like a pre-order. You can purchase it now and I will post them out as soon as I get them. And I decided to make it part of a little bundle special package. So it's a signed EP, but if you don't want it signed, then just write in your comments, please don't deface my CD. But other than that, I will sign them. And also the CD comes inside with a little lyrics card. I obviously this is just my pretend version, so I don't actually. Well, I do have it here. Shall I show you? I mean, it's always just this is just printed on paper. Oh gosh, I'm gonna break it. Here we go. This is what the lyrics card will look like, but I've stuck 2 bits of paper together. I probably shouldn't ruin it. Like, actually, if you get the digital version on Bandcamp as well, then you get the PDF of that, so you can see it there. And you get a sticker. Who doesn't love a sticker? And you get a plectrum as well with all the colors from Caught in the Dark on it. So there's a limited edition special bundles because there's only 100 of them. So get your orders in quick because obviously millions of people are going to buy it. But yeah, it'd be wonderful for you to actually buy the CDs because I have ordered them. And it would be lovely to share them. And if you just bear with me about the fact that I will post them as soon as I get them. And I'm sorry with this situation. I don't know exactly when that will be. But yes, I know that we've all been talking in my live streams about how I was supposed to put my EP on Bandcamp for almost 3 weeks now. So finally done it. But I hope that the wait was worth the wait. Hope it was worth the wait. Because now it's not just the EP, it's a special bundle. Ooh. Okay, right. I haven't looked at the comments for ages, so I'm going to just going to go back here. I'm going to go back through it chronologically. Oh, Daisy's here. Oh, Daisy, you're on time. Well done. Okay, Daisy's got a great rep this week for being on time. And hi, Bob and Leo from Iowa. And Chris over from Instagram, now on Facebook. And I hope I'm saying that right as well. Stephen, yes, Daisy is also a talented lady. And if anyone missed our Herd Collective live stream on Tuesday, you can watch that back on the Herd Collective Facebook page. Herd, Heard. Hi, Kent from Sweden. Oh, Padge is here as well. Hi, Padge. How you doing? And Raymond. Thank you, Stephen. David. Oh, yes, the the automatic subtitles. I'm not in control of them. It's like some kind of automatic algorithm thing, but Out of the Dog, Sing to Me, Lord. Well, that's a whole different song. Maybe I'll play that one later. Oh, Catherine, hi. That's very kind. J'adore. Merci beaucoup. And I'm reading some of these comments out because I know that some of you are on Facebook, some of you are on YouTube, so I know that you can't see each other's comments, so that's why I'm reading them out. Hi, Ian. That's very kind of you. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Juozas, and I know we know each other, and I don't want to pronounce it wrong, so let me know. Oh, some of you have already bought the EP. Thank you so much for that, and thank you for being excited about the plectrum. Chris is excited about the plectrum, and oh, you've already ordered 2 CDs, Leo. Thank you. Okay, I think I'm caught up now. Oh, Stephen's switching between me and Tony Moore. Well, thank you for being here at all. Who's ready for the beer review? Hi, Daniel. So, anyone that was with me on Instagram just now has heard the beer review already, but you'll be pleased to know I didn't drink it that fast. I'm still drinking it. So, I know that not all of you were on my Instagram live, so I'm going to reshare my beer review. So Chris kindly bought me this beer, actually. The Wild Beer Company Sleeping Lemons. Preserved lemons plus salt equals refreshing ghost. Now, I asked on Instagram what is ghost, and I didn't get an answer. So if anybody knows, like, please let me know. I mean, I could Google it, but I feel like that wouldn't be the most entertaining thing for us to watch. So yeah, let me know. And only 3.6%. Oh, so we can go wild on this one. This is great. Just seeing our friend Gavin teased me like last night and was like, I think it was Gavin, I can't remember, said, oh, I tuned into your live stream and you were just reading the back of a beer bottle. Like, is this entertainment these days? So I won't read the beer bottle. I'll give you my unabridged take on it. So I'm going to have another sip to give you the full verdict. I'm enjoying this beer a lot. We've got a very, very lemony citrus flavor. It's very sharp, but it's not a sour. Now, we know because obviously everybody remembers what beer I drink every week, right? But not last week, Tuesday, I had a sour by Tiny Rebel, which was called Screwface, which Linda pointed out is because obviously when you drink sour, you're like, so that's obviously why it's called Screwface. So this isn't as sour as that. It's not that sharp. It doesn't make you screw up your face. It's like you can tolerate the sharpness in quite a pleasant way. I enjoy that there's no sweetness here because this isn't the time or the place for sweetness in a beer like this. So we have the lemons. It's kind of like an ale, but it's also kind of like a Weiss beer or a wheat beer, which I love. So I feel like we're fusing 3 different worlds here and fusing them successfully. I don't think it's overkill. I think it works. I like it. No sweetness at all. So you really feel like you've earned this beer, you know? It's not a treat. It's like, it's good for you. Somebody said the other day that, yeah, obviously the lemons in my beer is one of my 5 a day. I think that is the case here. So I recommend this beer. Just in case after my wanky description somebody wants to seek it out. The Wild Beer Company Sleeping Lemons. I like it. You've got to be prepared for the lemons, though. I mean, if you don't want lemon in your beer, this is the wrong beer for you. Okay, by the way, whilst I have another sip of this, if anybody's got any requests, let me know. Because I've got like a plan of some songs to do, but I haven't got a particular order to do them in. So let me know if I feel like because I've got the harp plugged in, if anyone wants another harp song now, let me know. Otherwise, I'll pick one and do one. Um, okay, just seeing a question here. Chris asked, "What's my normal go-to beer in a pub?" Well, I don't have a go-to beer in a pub. I like to try the guest ale. I like to experiment, see what's on tap, and I will usually veer towards an IPA, something pale, something hoppy. I like a flavored beer sometimes. Um, I do not enjoy Young's beers, so there goes my sponsorship with Young's. Young's pubs are always really nice, but they're not great for vegetarians, which I am. And I just find that their ales are pretty bland. Um, I guess like you know what you're getting, but it's not going to set the world on fire. So yeah. Okay, we've got some requests there. Oh, and Keith's going to use the plectrum to play his dulcimer. Brilliant. Yes, it will come in handy. And oh, Ian, thank you for the compliment about the CD. That's great. Glad that John likes the beer review. Not everyone does, I don't think. But hey, you just gotta do you, right? Gerald's watching from the Gander province of Newfoundland and Labrador, Canada. Oh, it's your 73rd birthday today? Happy birthday! Wait, happy birthday, cheers. Everyone cheers, Gerald. My dad gave me one bit of life advice. He said, always know how to play Happy Birthday. Did I listen? No, I'll probably mess it up. What key do we... Oh, I should be able to just go, boom, Happy Birthday. Let's see. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gerald. Happy birthday to you. Oh, near enough. That was like probably one of my worst performances, but happy birthday, Gerald. Thank you, Jean-Pierre. Leo, a dunkel or an English brown ale to pick up? Ooh. Now, neither of them are beers I know much about, I must say. Being more in the pale ale world myself. Maybe I should try. Maybe I should try those. Maybe I need to branch out. I hadn't had a sour before this week, and I quite enjoyed it. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Damien. That's a very nice comment. Keep going. Hi, John. We've had a request for... Where did it go? I'm scrolling. Oh, Wasteland, Scarborough Fair. As in Els has asked for... As in, do you mean one of your songs? As in one of the ones you've written? Because I need to learn that. Or if you mean the one that you requested before, Am I on the guitar? That is on the list. We've got a joke from Craig. Dr. Watson came home to find Sherlock painting their door a citrus colour. He said, "What are you doing, Sherlock?" He replied, "It's a lemon entry." Oh, my dear Watson, it's a lemon entry. Very good. I do love a cheesy joke. So we've got another one for Wasteland or Carry Me Home. And another one for Carry Me Home. Bishop's Finger or Abbot Ale. Yeah, I quite like an Abbot Ale. Or a Bishop's Finger, to be honest. I love a Spoons because they're cheap. And you usually get a Bishop's Finger or Abbot Ale in a Spoons. For anyone not in the UK, that's Wetherspoons, a great, great cheap pub chain in Britain. I don't know if they're anywhere else, actually. Shall I review some food as well? It's funny you should say that, David, because I tried my first ever pot noodle just before this. Never had a pot noodle before. And it was okay, but I prefer the Sainsbury's own vegetable noodles in like a little pack. They're just like 35p, but they're the best noodles ever. Okay, I'm gonna do a song. I've seen a few requests for Wasteland, so I'm gonna do Wasteland, and that, everybody, is the first track on the EP, which you can now buy on Bandcamp, which is along the banner there. So whilst I'm playing this, go look it up. Okay, here we go. This is Wasteland. I'm caught in a wasteland. All of the lights can't help me out of the quicksand. Light a fire, light a fire. The precipice calls me, singing my name, but it sounds like a warning. Play it again, and you tried running, tried hiding, and you tried fighting and tried lying, and I tried falling and I tried flying, and if I keep fighting, then I'll die trying. If I run, if I hide, it's only on the other side. If I run out of time, it's only then it isn't mine, and I fought it out of line again, and I fought it out the time again. If I run, if I hide, it's lonely on the other side. If I run out of time, it's only then it isn't mine. I'm stuck in a sideshow. All of the lights are on a different sideshow. Play it again, and you tried running and tried hiding, and you tried fighting and tried lying, and I tried falling and I tried flying, and if I keep fighting, then I'll die trying. If I run, if I hide, it's lonely on the other side. If I run out of time, it's only then it isn't mine, and I fought it out of line again, and I fought it out of time again. I fall again and again. I fall again. If I run, if I hide, it's lonely on the other side. If I run out of time, it's only then it isn't mine, and I fought it out of line again, and I fought it out the time again. There we go. That was Wasteland. Thank you for asking for that one. Fun to play that one. Craig has looked up what a ghost is. In case anyone doesn't know what I'm talking about, this beer that I'm drinking says preserved lemons plus salt equals refreshing ghosts. And I didn't know what a ghost was. Call me an ignoramus. Ghosts is a warm fermented beer that uses goose urine to get that pungent taste. Only joking. Thank goodness. It originated in Goslar, Germany, brewed with at least 50% of the grain being malted wheat. My brewing knowledge is not good enough to know how that compares to other beers, but I like to think that I said it was a bit like a Weiss beer, which of course is a German kind of beer, so I'm just gonna like pretend that they're the same and just pat myself on the back. Okay. Oh, yes, Steve. Yes, share this. Yes, if anybody wants to share this and invite people to come join us on this live stream, that would be awesome, because the more the merrier. Hi, Peter. What else did I miss? Keith said Wasteland is his favorite song. That's very, very kind of you. Merci beaucoup, Eduardo. And Els writes songs. Low-key ukulele. You should all go check them out because they're brilliant. And she did a great cover of Living on a Prayer, right? John Bon Jovi, I think. Which I watched yesterday, I think. Oh, Chris has gone for a rum. Wow. Oh, Can't Help Falling in Love. I'm glad I scrolled back because I had missed that one at the time. Cheers to you, Gerald. Okay. Goose doesn't have urine. Okay, let's do a bit of Can't Help Falling in Love then. Because it's nice to do a cover sometimes. Oh, Edward said hearing me talk about wheat made him think of Fields of Gold. Now, I did do that one like fairly recently. So I might save that one till next week. I don't know. We'll see how desperate I get. Okay. Oh, that's not what I thought it would be. I'm getting the music for Can't Help Falling in Love just so I don't do it wrong. I keep getting the wrong version. I've got it in 2 different keys, you see. And finally, I've got it in the key I want. I'm going to do it in D major. There we go. So this was made famous by Elvis. Can't Help Falling in Love with You. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you, for I can't help falling in love with you. There we go. So that was Can't Help Falling in Love with You. Thank you for that request. I love that song as well. It's John's favorite Elvis song. I love that one. There's another one I love. Actually, I could play it now because why not? Which is I Believe. What key am I going to do it in? Let's do it in B flat, shall we? Yeah, I really love this. Somebody else sang it, not just Elvis. Please do remind me if anybody knows. I can't bring it to mind off the top of my head. Cheers again. Oh, that's lovely that Leo can sink into the music, he said. So that's lovely. Thank you. Right, we're almost in B flat, but not quite. There we go. Now we're in B flat. Haven't played this one in a while. This will be funny. I brought it on myself, didn't I? But I just thought, hey, why not? We're talking about favorite Elvis songs. I like Can't Help Falling in Love with You and Believe. Oh, Frankie Lane. Frankie Lane also sang this one. So there we go. I believe for every drop of rain that falls, a flower grows. I believe that somewhere in the darkest night a candle glows. I believe for everyone that goes astray, someone will come to show the way. I believe, I believe, I believe above the storm the smallest prayers will still be heard. I believe that someone in the great somewhere hears every word. Every time I hear a newborn baby cry, or touch a leaf, or see the sky, then I know I believe. Every time I hear a newborn baby cry, or touch a leaf, or see the sky, then I know I believe. Hope I didn't massacre that one. That's, I believe, that's written by 4 different people, but made famous by Elvis and also Frankie Lane. Oh, Ian said that he's emotional because his late mother played it. Oh, I know there's a lot of old songs that I know because I used to sing them all with my grandma, and she sadly had dementia, but so all of her memories gradually faded, but she still remembered all the words to her favorite song. So I learned a lot of the old songs that she loved so that I could sing them with her. And they're just some absolutely beautiful songs that I potentially wouldn't have otherwise known. And then I went and sang, would regularly sing at community centres and dementia groups for the people with dementia to help them hopefully connect with something that they still could sort of understand, because dementia can be very, I'm sure, very scary and frustrating, but music just seems to be another part of the brain, and oftentimes people seem to enjoy the music and dance or conduct or sing along. So I'm very grateful for the opportunity to have learnt those songs in not very nice circumstances. It was a silver lining that we could still enjoy that music together, and that I learned lots of lovely old songs from it. And it's interesting that now We'll Meet Again, of course, has had a what do we call it? Resurgence. Like, it's in the charts again, which is great because it's an amazing song. And Vera Lynn is amazing, 103 years old. And I just feel like anyone in any walk of life, you sing We'll Meet Again, everybody joins in, and it's just beautiful. Right. Is there anything else I missed here in the comments? Robson and Jerome. I don't know what did they sing. The Wonder of You. That's a good one. I don't have that one in my rep right now. Cover it with Ed Sheeran. Should I do a little Ed Sheeran cover? For any particular Ed Sheeran requests? I have about 3 that I could definitely do. Did I miss anything else? Oh, hi, Anthony. Do. Oh, 1,000 Years as well. And a Keane cover. Yes, Els has covered 2 of my songs. Yes, check that. She's covered Wasteland and Our Lovers, both of which I played tonight. And Beatles. Oh gosh, there's lots to try and remember there. I should be writing this down, shouldn't I? Oh, Robson and Jerome did a cover of I Believe. That I didn't know. Okay, Martin said Thinking Out Loud. I thought you were just requesting Robson and Jerome, and I was like, oh, I'm going to have to rack my brain. What did they sing? Thinking Out Loud. I'll do a little bit of it. I won't do it all. But I'll do a little bit. Okay. When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't strip you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? And darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. Baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just the touch of a hand. Me, I fall in love with you every single day. I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud. Maybe we found love right where we are. Maybe we found love right where we are. Maybe we found love right where we are. There we go. That was a bit of Ed Sheeran for you, thinking out loud. And oh yes, it was written with a Welsh singer called Amy. Do we say Wodge? Is that how we pronounce it? Yes, I did actually know that. Thank you for reminding me, though. And Martin's told us a story because Martin is the biggest Ed Sheeran fan. When Amy Wodge performed Thinking Out Loud, which she co-wrote at the Green Note, she messed up the first line. It's hilarious. Well, Amy and I have a lot in common because I am prone to doing that as well. So I just need to write a smash hit and we'll be like that. Someone else said Keen, which I know that Chris will want Keen because that's how I know Chris when I was doing backing vocals for Tom Chaplin, the lead singer of Keen. Do you know what? I was just thinking I wanted to add some more Keen to my repertoire, but I haven't in a way that we can be sure I won't mess it up. So I'll just do a bit of the old favourite Keen song that is on my YouTube channel, if that's all right with you guys, which is Somewhere in Ueno, and that'll be a personal challenge. Oh, it's supposed to be writing stuff down, right? Okay, I'm going to write it down that I I've got to get a new Keane song because I like know all the words to them. I'm such a massive Keane fan, but I haven't put them all on harp, and we need to be sure that they transfer to the harp. So a Keane song, and there was another cover that I was going to do, Wodge. So I was saying it right, I think. Yeah. Okay, we'll do a bit of Somewhere Only We Know by Keane, not Lily Allen. I walked across an empty land. I knew the pathway like the back of my hand. I felt the earth beneath my feet. Sat by the river and it made me complete. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. I came across a fallen tree. I felt the branches of it looking at me. Is this the place we used to love? Is this the place that I've been dreaming of? Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me when you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. And if you haven't been here, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything. So why don't we go? So why don't we go? This could be the end of everything. So why don't we go somewhere only we know? So why don't we go somewhere only we know? There we go. That was just a little kind of shorter version of Somewhere Only We Know. And yes, I feel like I should do an original next because I do write songs as well. Oh, Louise is here. Thanks, Louise. How are you doing? Louise and I play in a band called Joglaressa, which is brilliant, medieval folk band. And Louise is a phenomenal percussionist, like just amazing. I just watch her in awe at the band rehearsals. I'm just like, how is she doing that? It's so good. An array of amazing instruments. Thank you for the kind words, Eduardo. Chris asked, have I heard Haven say something? As in, say something, I'm giving up on you. Is that one? I don't know. Isn't that by like Ryan Tedder or something? Ugh, I shouldn't voice thoughts I'm not sure about because I'm probably wrong about it. Can I play Everybody's Changing? Write it down. I'll write it down because I think I've not actually tried it on the harp before, so I don't want to mess it up. But if you come back next week, I'll try and do Everybody's Changing next week. Is that the one, like last week, I just couldn't stop singing that song, I think. Everybody's changing and I don't feel the same. And then I'll go around the house going ding, 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 ding. And Craig keeps asking for fake plastic trees and I still haven't worked it out. Sorry. I'm writing it down, Craig. I did No Surprises by Radiohead last week though. So I did hear you. I just substituted the specific song request for a different one. Oh, thanks. Louise is doing well. Oh, that's very kind of you. Something from the EP, Chris said. I should play something from the EP. Oh, Carry Me Home. People did ask for Carry Me Home, didn't they? So I will do Carry Me Home, which, in case anyone new is with us, is the 5th track on my new EP, which you can now order from my Bandcamp. You can also listen to it on Spotify and iTunes and Apple Music and Amazon and Google and Tidal and Deezer and all the places. But today is a big day because I finally put the CD up on Bandcamp to pre-order because, alas, I don't have the CDs yet because of the factory being in lockdown. But if you pre-order it, I will send you the CD as soon as they arrive, along with the special bundle treats of plectrum, sticker, and lyric card. I mean, what more could you want? So this is the fifth and final track on the EP. The EP is it's like a exploration of the darkness and the search for light, and Carry Me Home is the final track, which is sort of going towards the light. I'll leave my description there. All of the words we leave unsaid, all of the broken promises, where do they live if they're never shown? Who carries the burden of their life unknown? I'll have a word with the wind to carry my sins away. I'll have a word with the earth and ask if it's gonna hurt. Was it always so? Did we ever know the time would overtake us all, with nothing left to show when we have to go? Carry me home, carry me home, carry me home, on the wings of time unowned. All of the life we've yet to live, all of the love we've yet to give, they never was to hope to have. We're living on borrowed time and someone's plan. I'll have a word with the wind to carry my sins away. I'll have a word with the earth and ask if it's gonna hurt. Was it always so? Did we ever know the time would overtake us all, with nothing left to show when we have to go? Carry me home, carry me home, carry me home, on the wings of time unowned. Carry me, carry me, carry me home, carry me home, on the wings of time unknown. Carry me home, carry me home, carry me home, on the wings of freedom flown. There you go. So that was Carry Me Home. I like the jokes going on here. that the CD should come with a free beer. Yes, well, that's my dream one day to have merch that's my own beer, basically. I would absolutely love that. Like, can you imagine the fun of going to the brewery and coming up with the beer? It would require a lot of taste testing, obs. And then, yeah, that'd be great because it would just tie in so nicely with my copious beer reviews. Um, Speaking of which, cheers all. This I might add, I probably wouldn't want to drink this every day, but it's a really enjoyable excursion from my usual beer fare. Beer in a Kerry can. Oh, ha, 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 Chris, that's great. Thank you for the kind comments about Carry Me Home. It's very kind. And yeah, you don't have to order the CD if you don't use CDs, by the way, because the pre-order comes with the digital download too, so you can just download it digitally. So all options, I hope, now are covered. All the streaming platforms, the actual CD, all grand. I feel like it's inappropriate to mention I also have a tip jar online because I am already trying to direct people to buy my CD. But I do, just in case you're like feeling flush and want to flash the cash, you're welcome to flash it in this direction. But no pressure. I'm just really glad to have you all here. And I'm really excited that the second beer review is coming up shortly. I'm sure everyone else is just as excited, right? Mm. Well, that was very enjoyable. I only have one of those. Came in a little selection, like beer club selection, and that's where the other can from the Wild Beer Company came from. But I've made a mental note. I like the Wild Beer Company. I shall be investigating further of their beers. Do I like traditional folk music? Absolutely, yes. Oh, I'll play you a traditional folk song. I will play you She Moved Through the Fair, if that's all right with you, if you guys like that. This, I believe, is Irish, and it's just incredibly beautiful. So I love playing this one. My young love said to me, my mother won't mind, and my father won't slight you for your lack of kind. And she stepped away from me, and this she did say, it will not be long now till our wedding day. She stepped away from me, and she moved through the fair, and fondly I watched her go here and go there, and she went her way homeward with one star awake, as the swan in the evening moved over the lake. The people were saying no two were wed, but one has a sorrow that never she passed with her goods and her gear, and that was the last that I saw of my dear. Ended up not being able to see out of too much hair. Too much hair there. But yeah, that's She Moved Through the Fair. And oh my gosh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. That looks like I was being really arrogant. I just pressed the wrong thing. But it's also cool that we can highlight comments like that. Oh, and I like Craig's suggestion of cards with my Only Happy Songs lyrics on them. Linda's late to the party. It's okay, Linda. I was late to my own party as well. I'll be late to my own funeral, which hopefully isn't too soon. Oh, and Edward liked the folk. Blow the Wind Southerly. I could sing it for you, but I'm not sure I could play it on the harp. Oh, Linea's here as well. Hi, Linea. Wonderful sound engineer from Half Moon, and also in a band herself. Daisy likes it on the harp. And Black is the Colour of My True Love's Hair. Again, I do love that song, but I don't have an arrangement to hand of that. Somebody asked for Scarborough Fair, and I did that thing where I was like, yes, I'll play it next week. And I have not sourced. I mean, it's in the other room. I just forgot to go and get it. But I can look up the tab here if you like, and we can just do a little bit of Scarborough Fair, because I don't want to break my promise. All the best people are late. Were you late as well, Andrew? Yeah, I was 8 minutes late, so we're gradually improving though. Okay, Scarborough Fair. Let's have a look. I did not anticipate on playing so many songs on the harp tonight. I've got the guitar all ready to go here as well. Let's look at the. Oh, there's so many versions. It's such a famous folk song, isn't it? Let's see. Oh, this one's in A minor, but I feel like D minor. Do I look like it? Let's give it a whirl. So what do we need? Not F sharps, that's for sure. So are you going to Scarborough Fair? These aren't the chords. I don't like these chords. I'm going to find another version because I want the chords to be the way I hear them. Sorry, everyone. False start. This is what you get for not bringing your music into the room. Right, should we try this just to see? That's what I was expecting. Okay, let's do this version. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Remember me to one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. Tell her to make me a cambric shirt, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, without any seam or need or work. Then she'll be a true love of mine. Tell her to find me an acre of land, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, between the salt water and the sea stands. Then she'll be a true love of mine. Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, remember me to one who lives there. She once was a true love of mine. There we go. That was Scarborough Fair. Leo's enjoying Harp Night. Oh, thanks, Leo. Martin Carthy. I bet he did a good version because he's great. Let's sing on guitar. Ooh, Els. That's a good suggestion because I did talk about the background to that song. Mike, yes, I did play it on the first YouTube stream as well. I played it on the big harp, and I should just explain that I said I was going to play the big harp today, but look, this really important string broke. It's the B just below middle C, so you can't really avoid it. Like, it's a really crucial string, and I have ordered it, a replacement, because I don't have a replacement here. And actually, I was hoping it would arrive today, but it hasn't. So hopefully it will arrive tomorrow. So hopefully next week we'll have the big harp back in action. The strings keep breaking because there's a lot of them, and truth be told, it's probably not used to being played as much as it's getting played now because I take my lovely harpsichord out to gigs usually. It's a little bit more portable, and so my poor Salvi over here is probably just like, I can't handle the strain. You're suddenly playing me all the time, and so the strings keep breaking. But that is harps for you, and there's like 47 strings they're going to break sometimes. But yeah, hopefully it will be back in action next week, because I'll keep promising it. We had the big harp out for my first YouTube live stream, so if you're absolutely desperate to hear it, you can go check it out there. Oh, thank you, Mike. Luxurious accompaniment. Oh, Eduardo wants 1,000 years. Okay, 1,000 years we will do, and then maybe we'll move over to the guitar, and maybe also the second beer review. I know everybody is so excited, am I right? I am anyway. 1,000 years. Okay, do we want the long version or the normal version? Gerald is very kind. This is fun to watch and listen. I'm not sure everyone would agree, Gerald, but as long as we're having fun, and as long as I'm having fun, I really hope that everyone else does as well. Oh, White Cliffs of Dover. Yes. Yes, I do sing that one. But again, the music is in that room over there. So we could just take like a little break while I went and got it. Or I maybe I can try and find it on my computer. We'll see. The long version, the 1,000-year version. Very good. 100-year version. Okay, we'll do the long version then. You asked for it. Okay, we're in B flat. Here we go. This is Christina Perri's 1,000 Years. The day we met, frozen, I held my breath. Right from the start, I knew that I had found a home for my heart. Beats fast, colors and promises. How to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? Watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. Time stands still, beauty in all she is. I will be brave, I will not let anything take away what's standing in front of me. Every breath, every hour has come to this. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I'll love you for 1,000 more. All along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. I love you for 1,000 more. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. All along I believed I would find you. Time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. There you go. That was Christina Perry's 1,000 Years. That was we did that on our Herd Collective live stream last week with the wonderful Charlotte Campbell. So that was fun as well. And if anybody didn't catch our Herd Collective live stream, we had another one on Tuesday with Simeon Hammond Dallas and with my wonderful co-founder Daisy Chute, of course. And Herd Collective is our collective that we founded to promote and support women in music. So we've been inviting brilliant female guests and sharing songs by women, and that's a lot of fun. So kind of missing having them here, but you guys are doing a great job of keeping me company. So I think hearts to Daisy. I think it's time for the second beer review. Brrr. That's supposed to be a drum roll. Like that. Now this is a brand new beer for me. Very exciting. Oh no, I hope it's not going to Fizz everywhere. There's a can. Oh, yes. Didn't go everywhere for once. I dropped my beer on Tuesday. Ooh, I can already smell this. Oh, this is interesting. Ooh, this is going to be an interesting one, everyone. Okay. So this is another Tiny Rebel beer. I know, surprise, surprise, right? But I did have not a Tiny Rebel beer to start with tonight. What can I say? I've got a lot of Tiny Rebel beers to get through, and it is a joy, an honor and a joy. So this one, Tiny Rebel, Pump Up the Jam. It's Jam Donut Pale Ale, 5%. So this is crazy. Jam ale. It's so funny because it's almost like I planned this, but I didn't. The beer I was drinking before was very lemony, and I was saying how it's not sweet at all. Like there's no extra sugar, but I can already smell the sugar in this one. And I was like, it's doing that really exciting thing for you all, where I look at the ingredients list, and it's really fun watching. But I was just intrigued as to I can smell the jam flavor already, so I'm just like, what is in this that is making this very, very strong jam smell? Well, let's try it, shall we? Well, the good news is it doesn't taste as sweet as it smells. So that's good because I'm not really sure that beers should be sweet. That said, I do like the Tiny Rebel peaches and cream, and that is a little sweet. But yeah, that's good. The jam flavor is evident. It is evident, but it's not completely overwhelming. So it's drinkable, and but tell you what, it does what it says on the tin. This tastes like a jam donut in beer form. So, I can't fault them for doing what it says on the tin, as I did. If anyone caught my my Earl Grey beer review, it did not do what it said on the tin. I love Earl Grey tea. It's my other favorite drink. Beer, Earl Grey tea, and champagne are my joint three favorite drinks. Um, so such fancy taste, Earl Grey tea and champagne. And yeah, that didn't taste of Earl Grey at all. So one cannot fault the advertising here. This is pleasant. It is pleasant. I probably wouldn't seek it out again, but that's not to say it's not nice. It's just not the kind of beer I would usually drink. But there's a lot to enjoy here. It goes down easy. It's obviously not bitter because we've got this sweet thing going on. It's quite it's quite smooth. Again, it has that kind of sits quite high on that kind of sharp spectrum of like how it glides. I've made that up. That's not a thing. That's how I taste it. I'd love to know what the official way to describe beer was, because I just talk out my ass. But I'm seeing some great jokes here. Maybe it's the jam. It's a great beer for jamming with other musicians. Oh, a jammy beer. Very good. Jammy. Haha. And Craig. Good jokes, you guys. And do I like cider? I do like cider. But it's often too sweet for me. Like those like cough syrupy ciders, like I don't want to offend anyone here, but they're just not for me. I never have much sweet stuff. I do like a bit of chocolate, but I'll just have like 2 pieces of chocolate at a time. That's enough for me. I'll be pigging out on all the savory stuff, don't worry. But yeah, I never have very much sweet stuff, so I just don't like a lot of sugar. And so my favorite cider is the Glastonbury cider, which I don't know what it's called officially, but when you're at Glastonbury, it's Glastonbury cider, and you kind of taste the farm in it, and it's just like earthy and real cider. I love it. But on the whole, I will usually go for beer over cider. But when I first started drinking, I used to prefer cider initially because it's a little more palatable before you hone your palate and get used to the sophisticated taste of beer. Isn't that right, Daisy? You're just not at the beer palate level yet. Daisy likes cider, so I'm winding her up. um yeah. So that's my beer review. If anybody fancies a jammy beer, this is definitely a jammy beer. Tiny Rebel, pump up the jam. Okie doke. Right. I think I'm going to plug the guitar in, but I don't want to hurt your ears. So just while I switch over the leads, I'm going to mute myself. I'll just be 1 second, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay. Done it. Sorry about that. Daisy's ordering a crate of cool cider. You do that, Daisy. You do that. Yes, we've got a new fight. Harp versus banjo and beer versus cider. What would you think the harp player and the banjo player would drink usually? Wouldn't you usually think the banjo player would drink beer? And the harp player would drink champagne because it's bubbly and light. Which I do also. I mean, if anyone wants to send me some champagne to review, I will gladly take on that heavy mantle. I'm just going to turn this up a bit. There we go. Struggling to see a little here. Okay, we need to tune. Oh, what did I do with the tuner? There it is. And then, maybe I should name my songs after the beers. Have I gone quieter? Oh. How about, it's probably because I'm facing a slightly different direction now. How about that? Do let me know. And can you... Oh, I think we can turn this. Tell me if you can hear the guitar as well. You should be able to. Goodbye, harp. Well, maybe... Oh. Why have I gone quiet? That's weird. I don't know why. Can we hear this? Yes, we can hear that. Okay. Is that better? Charlie's here. Charlie has brought his inimitable un-PC humor along with him. I don't want to read out what Charlie wrote. Ooh, we're a little out of tune here. Is this a good volume for the voice now? We want the guitar louder as well. Do we really? Okay, if you say so. Like that? I'm going to just move the harp so I don't accidentally knock it over. That would be a disaster. If I move this way a bit, I can be a bit more facing the mic. There we go. Still quiet. Is my voice still quiet? That's so weird. I didn't do anything except switch the lead for the harp and the guitar. The whole sound level's gone down. That's just so strange. Just check here. I'm so sorry. I don't know why that is. I'll try and be a bit closer to the mic. Will that help? It's a bit louder now. That's good. Depends on how hard I'm going to play. Yes. Oh, Linda's in her car since I muted the sound, but that's just so weird because all I did was press mute and then come back. So I don't know. Well, I can put it up a tiny bit more. I don't want to like blow your ears off when I sing loud. Like, ooh. Okay, it's good now. Right. Charlie's listening with the sound off and the levels look great. You've probably got the right idea, Charlie. It's probably better with the sound off. And Leo is supposed to be in a concert at St Pancras Old Church tonight. Oh, yes, I hope that if you make it to London again, can meet at a gig. That would be lovely. Harp is quiet, guitar is fine. Okay, right, I promised Els that I would do my song Am I? And truth be told, at 9:05, that's what I was doing. I was like, oh no, I said I would do Am I? Do I remember it? And so I just quickly ran through it, and that's one of the reasons I was a little bit late. So hopefully I have remembered it. This is my saddest song, I think. Oh, I don't know, it's a very tough competition. But it is a bit of a sad song. And there's a live version on my YouTube with a cellist, and I think it's much nicer with the cellist. So one last sip of beer. Oh, voice is too loud. Thanks. I thought that might be the case. Oh, this is very, very sensitive, isn't it? How about there? So if we go. Is that okay? Minus 40 dB. Yeah, I don't know what that is on my non-labeled interface. Need more pen click in my left headphone, otherwise the mix is looking promising. Quieter, quieter. That means my voice needs to be quieter. I said quieter. It's like 3 quieters from Daisy. Just all the way down. I know what you're doing. All the way down. All the way. That was my little practical joke. Okay, here we go. Let's just hope this is the right levels, and thank you for bearing with me there, because I thought they'd be the same. But anyway, here we go. This is Am I? Am I everything you see? Am I everything we'll never be? Are we moments from forever? Are we never? Am I tearing you up inside? Am I making you wish that you could cry? It would only be fair, since you took me there. Am I making you break your heart? Am I leaving your world torn apart? It would only be fair, since you left me there. Are you reaping what you sowed? Are you keeping what you owed? Did you mean to mean it when you said you'd fallen? Am I tearing you up inside? Am I making you cry. It would only be fair, since you took me there. Am I tearing your world apart? Am I making you break your cold, cold heart? It would only be fair, since you left me there. Ah, she's waiting for you. Whilst I'm paying your dues. Am I tearing you up inside? Am I making you wish that you could cry? It would only be fair, since you took me there. Am I making you break your heart? Am I leaving your world torn apart? It would only be fair, since you left me there. Am I tearing you up inside? Am I making you wish that you could cry? I know it's not fair that you'll never be there. Are you making me break my heart? Are you leaving my world torn apart? Do you know it's not fair that you left me there? I saw a comment in the middle and I laughed. That's I must not look at the comments when I'm playing. So yeah, that's my song, Am I, which is not a laughing matter. It's about heartbreak. So Chris Parker, that's all your fault, because you're like, don't know what Daisy's chatting about, and I saw her say that all her comments were Chris hijacking her iPad. So who knows? Hi Dan in Denver, Colorado. Oh, I'd love to go to Denver, Colorado. That is on the list if and when we can travel again one day. Oh wow, darkness, stars, and singing. That's amazing. That sounds lush. I mean, not my singing. I mean, the darkness and the stars and the garden. That sounds lush. Yes, Andrew, I think that Daisy was messing with my head as well. She's like that. Oh, thanks, guys. I'm glad you thought it sounded good. And tell Chris to go and make some paella. Yes. Oh, cheers, guys. Oh, Linnea, that's lovely. Keith. So, yes, finally did that one. I think it was you that requested it, right, Els? And like I say, on my YouTube channel, there's a live version of that with me and George Cook on cello. And he's great. Makes it even more plaintive, melancholic, morose, miserable. Well, hopefully not too miserable, but yeah. It's time for another sip of beer. I think I've earned it after all that practical joking going on. Now, what else was I going to do on the guitar, everyone? What was I going to do? I think Peter asked for Fool's Gold, but I think that might be a bit risky because I haven't played it in a while. Let's write it down for next week, shall we? I'm writing it down. It's really easy to forget your own songs. Well, it is for me anyway. Let's Sing. I did say I was going to do Let's Sing. That should be my closer. Shall I take this banner off? Are we all fed up of the banner now? Or we can change the banner. Dun, da, da, da. No, it wasn't what you know. If anyone would like to tip, then that's super, very much appreciated. I'm very grateful because all the gigs have been cancelled, And I just sent out a little message to my Bandcamp followers earlier, and I said that, of course, ordinarily when you release a record, you do some shows to promote it, and that's not possible at the moment. So I am grateful for anything, but most of all, I want people to hear the record. So please do, if you want to buy a CD in the special edition bundle with the plectrum and the sticker and the lyrics card, then please do head to my Bandcamp. You can name your price above a certain point, so that is allowed. If you want to pay more than the £10, I have allowed that, but you definitely don't have to. And you can also just listen on Spotify or iTunes or Apple Music or any of those. Daisy said, "Put your PayPal up." Oh, I feel bad about it. I'll leave it there for 1 minute. I'll leave it there for 1 minute. Oh, yes, Linda missed the start. Yes, I am. I'm on Bandcamp now. Hooray. No, Andrew, that's on my list for tonight. I'm going to go into my Spotify for Artists account and add a tip function because they've added that feature. So, yes, please do, Linda, go order a CD. It's a special edition bundle. I'm signing them and everything. They're still not here, but I'll post them as soon as they are here. And Charlie likes my song, the bit of my song Let's Sing, which goes, sing. You've got it. You've got it, Charlie. You should be singing it. Thank you, Keith, for buying 2 CDs. Blackbird. This, I shouldn't, I know it goes. Ah. Ah, I've forgotten. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arrive. I'm going to write that one down and learn how to play it. Not learn, relearn how to play it properly. Because, as you just heard, I messed it up. Haven't played that in years. That was the first thing I learned to play on the guitar, Blackbird. So, yeah. I'll do that next time. I'll look over it. Also, because I'm playing my classical guitar right now. So it's got the wider neck. So when Blackbird, when you're doing all the over the thing, it's like the spacing's a bit different. So, yes. Oh, a Coldplay. Well, if you insist, Craig, I could do a Coldplay song. I'll do 2 more. So I'll do a Coldplay one and I'll do Let's Sing. And then I'll leave you guys to your evening because I've droned on for nearly 2 hours. But I did see, I feel like the place I'm supposed to be is Twitch. Because they stream on Twitch for like 3 to 5 hours, like minimum. That's just what they do, like several times a week. So obviously, I should be on Twitch because it's like 2 hours would be a short session on Twitch. So that is on my to-do list. Get on Twitch. I mean, I am on Twitch, but I just haven't streamed yet. And just in case anyone doesn't know what Twitch is, it's like it's another streaming platform and is mainly used by gamers. Doing live play with their games, but there are musicians on there too. So yeah, that's on my to-do list because then I won't feel guilty about droning on for ages. So okay, Andrew's updating us on the Spotify thing. Only appears on the mobile app, not on the desktop. Interesting. I think that's what Andrew's talking about. Oh, that's sweet, Linda. Yeah, precisely, Greg. Think how much beer I could get through in 5 hours. It'd be great. Okay, let's do a bit of Yellow, classic Coldplay. Everybody knows. One of my favorite bands, if not the top. I mean, it's hard to put number 1, but if you had a gun to my head, I'd say Coldplay probably. Oh, you guys are getting stopped by the police? Ooh. That hasn't happened to me. But I'm not really leaving the house, so... Okay, how does this go? It's yellow. That's not great, is it, that note? Great false start. Can't seem to do much about it. Let's just go with that. At the stars, look how they shine for you. Everything that you do, yeah, they were all yellow. I came along, I wrote a song for you, and all the things that you do, and it was called Yellow. So then I took my turn. Oh, what a thing to have done. And it was all yellow. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bones turn into something beautiful. Do you know, I love you so. You know I love you so. I swam across, I jumped across for you. Oh, what a thing to do, 'cause you were all yellow. I drew a line for you. Oh, what a thing to do, 'cause it was all yellow. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bones turn into something beautiful. Do you know, for you I bleed myself dry. For you I bleed myself dry. It's true, look how they shine for you. Look how they shine for you. Look how they shine for. Look how they shine for you. Look how they shine for you. Look how they shine. Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you. And all the things that you do. There we go. That was a slightly massacred version of Yellow. Just gonna check back what you guys are saying. Yes, yellow does tie in, Edward. Good point, with all the colours on my album. Oh, wow. Having to wear masks to work because you're in disability frontline. Oh, you're a hero, Linda. You are. Only 2 more songs, yes. Yes, we were all clapping for you tonight. Thank you so much. Just absolute heroes, that everybody working in frontline. That's care workers, doctors, nurses, bus drivers, shop workers, everyone. It's amazing. So grateful. So last song, because I've already like mentioned a little bit about it when I was talking about, so that's what I've got to do, not face that way, then you can hear me better. Basic microphone technique. But my beer is over here. So jammy. One is definitely enough of the jammy beer. I could have had 2 of the lemon one, but one of the jammy ones is enough. Get a straw. No, Will, I only drink my Earl Grey tea with a straw. I drink my Earl Grey tea with a straw because I have it without milk in it. And my dentist told me off and said, if you will insist on drinking black tea, at least drink it with a straw because it stains your teeth. So I drink so much of it that my lovely friend Lydia bought me a stainless steel straw, and I now drink my tea with a straw. Don't worry, it's stainless steel. It's good for the environment. No, it's good for the environment, but it's better for the environment than plastic straws. And I used to drink from cardboard straws, which work okay for a while, and then they start disintegrating. Anyway, let's sing. Like I mentioned earlier that I had quite a lot of... oh wait, before I go into this, I'm just going to read Will's comment. Yeah, but then you can keep the glass to the side and face the mic. Oh, I see. Yeah. Well, I don't know where the straw is right now, because in the kitchen. But for future streams. Oh, I did say I was going to try and do White Cliffs Dover as well, didn't I? I don't know. I don't know about that one. Maybe I should save that for next week. Let's just see. Super quick if I find some music here that we think would work. There is some music here. Should we give it a whirl? I can't see your comments right now because I'm giving it a whirl, as in downloading it and sending it to my iPad. Almost done. The wonders of technology. And of accidentally paying for Scribd for 2 years by mistake. Okay, there we go. I'm back. I'm back. We'll see what the music looks like. Beer cats with a straw, yes. Of course, it's St. George's Day, yes. Okay, I've got a version. It's quite high, but you're about to hear Let's Sing, so we're all gonna be very used to my high singing in a second, aren't we? Okay, that can be the like encore. Oh, this guitar wasn't in tune. I was aware during the last song. I was cringing. I'm gonna tune it without the capo. Okay, so I was talking about people with dementia and how music seems to be one in some kind of transcendental different place to everything else, and it can be the one thing that remains when everything else falls apart and falls away, and it can still connect people when they may not remember your name anymore or who you are or their own name, but they still seem to be able to enjoy music and remember all the words to their old favorite songs, whether it's through singing or dancing or conducting. And I've found to be a joy and a gift to still share music with people with dementia that may not be the person you remember in other ways, but you can sing their favorite song, and I found you're back with the person you once knew and loved. And in a broader sense, when I would sing with community groups, I found the same thing. That not I didn't know them, but to see their faces light up through the music, and it's the music, it's the tune, the melody that they know and love. And so when I was going through my own grandma declining with dementia, I learned all the old songs that she loved to sing with her, and I felt very helpless to help in any other way, because there is not a lot you can do other than be there for somebody. Well, no, sorry, there's a lot you can do. Being carers for dementia is a very intense job, but I mean in terms of trying to deal with what the disease is doing. But I thought, well, let's just sing. We can still have we can still share that music in that moment together. And so that's why I wrote Let's Sing. So I hope that I hope you're all singing along at home. Okay. Please hold on, I don't wanna lose you. I can see you slipping away. Please hold on, I don't wanna say goodbye today, 'cause you taught me how to grow and kind, and you are the love I don't wanna leave behind. You don't know my name anymore. You know not of what to be sure, but your love and your light. You told me how to make things right. You know all the words to the songs you have heard. So let's sing, let's sing, sing, let's sing, let's sing, sing. Am I selfish? Do I want you to carry on for me? 'Cause I still see your light. Is it cruel or kind to let it be? 'Cause you taught me how to grow and kind, and you are the love I don't wanna leave behind. You don't know my name anymore. You know not of what to be sure, but your love and your light. You taught me how to make things right. You know all the words to the songs you have heard. So let's sing, let's sing, sing, let's sing, let's sing, sing, let's sing, let's sing, sing, let's sing, let's sing, sing. I have read, oh, what's that called? I have read what is in store. I know what we're waiting for. The foolness says you lose yourself. I wish that I could help some more. So let's just sing, let's sing, sing. hope you guys are all gonna join in for this last chorus while I just sing some other high crap on the top, okay? So let's sing, sing. There we go, that's Let's Sing. And I did the mistake because I'm playing it on my classical guitar, which, yes, I'm bad guitarist. I use the dots. You see little dots? I use the dots, but the dots are in a different place on this guitar. So that's why I made the mistake. Sorry. I shouldn't have drawn attention to it, right? I might have got away with it. Okay, we're going to plug the keyboard in for my attempt at White Cliffs of Dover. Oh gosh. I'm worried about muting. So hopefully you can't hear this. Yeah, because last time we muted, we went through a whole volume situation. So hopefully that wasn't too loud in your ears. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Barry, Chris, Jamie, Eduardo, Keith. I'm glad you were singing along. And Will, even Will's singing along. Brilliant. And Isabel, thank you so much. Oh, Chris has got... Oh, have you got a straw already, Chris? What do you call it? A novelty place guzzler. Drinking helmet. That's me, guzzling the beer. This is only my second you know, the bottle and then the can, so we're at respectable levels of beer. Oh, thank you, Peter. Close to your heart. It's very close to my heart as well. I was actually gonna try doing a bit more singing with community groups just before this happened. So, and obviously that's not something we can do right now, but hopefully music is still being enjoyed. And the great thing about the internet is that we can still share in it together through this forum, even though we can't be together at gigs. So that's very nice. So can we hear the keyboard? I can hear the keyboard, so that probably means you can hear the keyboard. Might be a bit louder. Oh, Linnea there, the sound engineer. Yes, it is a Rode NT1A. Wanting a better one, but it's doing the job for now. Thank you, Eduardo. That's so kind. Thank you for being here. And Craig thought I was closing with Grey Walls of Camberwell. Hey, Camberwell is a great place. That's where my dad grew up. Sort of Kennington, Camberwell, Brixton area. And thank you, Gerald. Happy birthday, Gerald. Here you go. One last birthday cheers for Gerald. Cheers and happy birthday. And thank you, Ian. Yes, we'll see you next week. So let's pretend that, like, come back and do my best at, you know, trying to play a version of White Cliffs of Dover that I haven't played before. Now, does anyone know that first bit? usually know those little funny bits at the start, but I don't know that one. So we'll just go straight in at the chorus, okay? Wish me luck. There'll be bluebirds over. I think the piano's a bit quiet. Is that okay? Is that better? Sorry, everyone. That I know that we always get this a lot of me asking about the levels because it's just not an accurate reflection in my ears of what you're getting. So I hope that that's a better. So it's not high in terms of high songs, but it's just a high placement. I'm like, should I do it an octave lower? There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow. Oh, I'll do it up where it's supposed to be. Okay, you think the piano sounds good? We'll go with it. I'm putting it off because I'm like, oh. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow. Just you wait and see. There'll be love and laughter and peace ever after tomorrow when the world is free. The shepherd will tend his sheep, the valley will bloom again, and Jimmy will go to sleep in his own little room again. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow. Just you wait and see. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover tomorrow. Just you wait and see. There'll be love and laughter and peace ever after tomorrow when the world is free. That does feel quite apt, doesn't it? Tomorrow when the world is free. It's what we're waiting for at the moment. But hey, there's still bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover, and I think they're having a grand old time, having a little respite from us humanity that's sort of destroying the earth. So that's one small silver lining to what's going on. I'm loving hearing the birds singing so loudly every day. It's I feel like nature's slightly like breathing a sigh of relief, and it's just great to. This is spring. It's such a beautiful time to enjoy the wonder of nature. I've been watching like the blossoms bloom and the bluebells come up, and that's how I spend my day, everyone. So, oh, you think it's a good key. Thank you. So yeah, happy St. George's Day. It's the patron saint of England, which means it's also my good friend Lawrence's birthday. I don't think Lawrence is listening because he's probably celebrating his birthday, but somewhere out there, happy birthday, Lawrence. I must remember to message you, and if I do forget, we'll send him to this live stream and say, look, I did remember, I just didn't do the messaging part, but you were in my thoughts. And happy birthday to Gerald, and thank you everyone for your lovely comments and for keeping me company and giving me suggestions and requests, and it's really great fun. So I can't wait for next week. I'll be back on Thursday again, 8:15 on Instagram and 9 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube. We're doing two at once now, and I keep saying I'm gonna Twitch. I will Twitch some point. So I'll let you all know when I'm. Well, I'm probably gonna Twitch by myself first. Just now I'm so overcome with the desire to start twitching, but I feel that would be on PC. Yeah, I'll probably Twitch by myself and check it out because Twitch is a whole other world. Anyway, enough about Twitch. We're on Facebook and YouTube right now, and we're so grateful to be here. Okay, last little banner bit is that one. There we go. So don't forget, everyone. My last plug. New EP, Caught in the Dark, is now available on Bandcamp. So you can pre-order the CD in a really exciting special edition, limited edition bundle, signed CD, plectrum, sticker, lyrics card, for any price you like over £10. And I don't have them just yet because of the lockdown situation with the factory, but as soon as I have them, I will post them out. So feel free to put your orders in now. I'm super grateful. And you can also carry on listening, streaming it all night on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, and all those places as well. So sorry about the intense promotion there, but so many hours, and I mean like so many hours. Like I feel like we're into hundreds. Like well into hundreds have gone into this, so I feel like it's hard to get it in the right place. There we go. I feel like I have to do it a small bit of justice and at least try and push it on your good selves to make up for all those hours that went into it. And I hope you enjoy it. And I'll be here next Thursday at 9 p.m. I'll be Instagramming at 8:15 next Thursday. And I'll be on the Herd Collective page with the wonderful Daisy Chute, who's with us here, and a special guest on Tuesday evening at 8 p.m. On our Facebook and YouTube Herd Collective, HEARD, Herd. And yeah, I think that's it. I think I've remembered everything. Thank you so much for staying with me. Hope that hope it hasn't been too dull with the beer reviews and everything. I really appreciate you all being here. Oh, Linnea, thank you for keeping me company, and Peter and Eduardo, and it's a national holiday in Iceland, Peter tells us. Lucky Iceland. I should cover it on my next album. I love singing White Cliffs of Dover because everybody always joins in, and that's great. So I hope you're all joining in at home. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much. Love you all. See you next week. Bye.